there is a burglary that happened. You kind of fit the description. Let me just make sure that you're not him, okay? I'll place it for you, okay? Right. Just for now, I'm gonna detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description, okay? I'm gonna take care of you. Relax. I got you, buddy.
I'll say thank you. Not everybody is that understanding.
Thank you for Officer Estrada here, who told me from the get-go, hey, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Okay. My eyes fill with water every time I see this story or any parts of it, and it especially means a whole lot more right now, Joseph, because you're holding your baby. And we've done stories where there are people who did not make it back home to hold their baby. So thank you for doing what you did. And I just, and thank the sheriff for having guys who are trained to do what they did as well. The first thing I want to ask you, Joseph, is when you were in that moment, what was, besides jogging, what was your heart rate like at that moment when they stopped you?
Well, it's probably over 200. When initially I was jogging and the officer slowed down, and I thought he was like saying like, "Hey, good job for working out" or something. I think I waved at him and I kept going. And then he got out of the car, and then I was like, "Oh wow, this is real." Probably heart rate went from like 160 to 240 real quick.
I can only imagine. And so the reason they stopped you is you fit the description of someone who was stealing lawn equipment in that area, and you had on the typical jogging shorts. They were black, a white T-shirt, and it's like you're a black man. Are you about 6 feet tall? Because that seems to be the average description.
Yes.
Yeah. So many people fit that description, and there you are, and handling your business. And so many people are saying, boy, this could have taken a turn.
I want to first say that Ginger said earlier that her eyes teared up when she sees that video. And I want to tell her my eyes tear up too, because it is an emotional incident to sit back and watch what occurred. I think communication and understanding was key. I think that Joseph, his demeanor, his attitude, and the deputies, it was a perfect storm. Nobody wants to get stopped, especially in Joseph's case. He just moved into the neighborhood, for crying out loud, and I think he's the only African-American on the block. So, obviously people are looking at him as much as they don't want to admit it. But I think communication there was key to understanding. And the deputies did something I would have never done. I didn't have cell phones when I was working the street. But to allow the live streaming, understanding what's going on in America today, and knowing if this is going to make Joseph more comfortable, hey, we have nothing to hide. Let's live stream it. And I think at the end of the day, this is a teachable moment for all of us in law enforcement and for all of us in our community. And I'm hopeful Joseph is going to join us on October the 8th for our opening implicit bias policing seminar, because I think Joseph has a great lesson for all of us on both sides of the aisle to say there's a way to do this. There's a way to treat people with respect and dignity and still accomplish your mission and move forward from it.